In a time of great famine, the jungle was barren and unforgiving. The once lush trees now stood bare, their leaves withered and dry. The animals of the jungle grew weak and desperate, searching far and wide for any scrap of food. The king of the jungle, a mighty lion named Kibo, was no exception. He found himself struggling to survive. His usual prey had vanished, and his stomach growled with hunger. One day, while exploring a desolate corner of the jungle, Kibo stumbled upon a hunter's cage. The hunter had set the trap in hopes of catching a desperate animal. Kibo, blinded by his hunger, failed to notice the danger and entered the cage, searching for food. The door creaked shut behind him, trapping him inside. 3 days passed. Kibo roared and struggled and grew weaker and weaker. His roar, once thunderous and fearsome, was now barely a whisper. Just when he thought all was lost, a young man named Tatu, who was searching for food for his family, stumbled upon the cage and was shocked to find the king of the jungle trapped and helpless. Hearing the faint growls of the lion, he hesitated but was drawn by curiosity. Upon seeing the lion's plight, his instinct was to flee, but Kibo, sensing his only chance of survival, called out, "Please, kind sir, help me. I am the king of the jungle, trapped and helpless. Set me free, and I will be forever in your debt." The young man, torn between fear and compassion, hesitated. "But if I free you, what guarantee do I have that you won't turn on me and make me your meal?" Kibo, with all the sincerity he could muster, replied, "I swear on my honor as the king of the jungle, I will not harm you. I have been trapped here for days and am too weak to think of anything but escape. Please, have mercy." Moved by the lion's pleas, Tatu cautiously approached and released the lion. But no sooner had the lion tasted freedom than he turned on the young man, baring his teeth. "You fool! I am starving, and you are the only meal in sight." The young man, shocked and felt betrayed, cried out, "But you promised. You swore not to harm me. How can you be so ungrateful?" The lion snarled, "Promises mean nothing when survival is at stake. Prepare to die." Desperate, the young man made one last plea. "If you must kill me, then at least let us ask for judgment from the other animals. If they deem me guilty of foolishness for helping you, then I will accept my fate." The lion, confident that the animals would side with him, agreed. They set off to find the first judge, a snake named Sefu coiled in the underbrush. Sefu listened to their tale and hissed, "Humans have always been our enemies. The man is guilty. Humans are wicked and ungrateful. They kill snakes without mercy. He should be killed for his foolishness and wickedness." Kibo, on hearing this, grinned and was about to strike when the young man reminded him, "We agreed to ask 3 animals. Let us find the next one, please." Reluctantly, Kibo agreed, and they continued until they encountered a goat grazing by a barren tree. The goat, upon hearing their story, bleated, "Humans are cruel. They slaughter us for their feast without a second thought. They even sell our babies for money without thinking of pains we go through before giving birth to them. The man is guilty of helping a dangerous animal. He should be killed as a lesson to others." Kibo, emboldened by the goat's words, laughed and prepared to pounce, but the young man once again insisted, "One more animal, as we agreed." "No, I can't wait. I'm hungry." "It's 2 out of 3. Kibo said. "But, you have to wait." "We both agreed to that." Tatu insisted. Just then, a cunning fox named Folktale emerged from the bushes. Sensing the tension, the fox asked, "What is the matter here?" Tatu explained, and the lion confirmed the tale. The fox, stroking his whiskers, said, "This story seems too far-fetched. A mere man trapping the king of the jungle. I find that hard to believe. Show me exactly how it happened." The trio returned to the cage, and Folktale entered and exited with ease. "If I can enter and live freely, why couldn't the king of the jungle?" Folktale asked. "If the king of the jungle was truly trapped, he must enter the cage again, so we can see how he could have been caught." The lion, now blinded by pride, stepped into the cage, demonstrating how he was trapped. Folktale nodded and said to the young man, close the door and lock it so we can see how it really looked like." The young man did as instructed, and the lion, realizing too late that he had been outwitted, roared in anger. For Harry turned to the young man and said, "Foolish is the one who breaks his word, and more foolish is the one who trusts the ungrateful." Kibo, trapped once more, roared in frustration. The fox, with a knowing smile, said, "Go in peace, young man. Let this be a lesson to you and to all who hear of it." As Tatu walked away, his heart light with relief, he heard the distant sounds of hunters approaching. Kibo's roars echoed in the forest, but this time, he was powerless. Lessons. Trust should be earned, not given freely, especially to those who have proven themselves untrustworthy. Promises should be honored, for breaking them leads to one's downfall. Cunning and wisdom often triumph over brute strength and deceit. Gratitude is a virtue, and those who lack it may find themselves trapped by their own actions. That is the end of the story. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.